Welcome to the RnBe. How did you forget the name?
I always forget. I always keep thinking it's RnB. Like I always keep
it's the abbreviation for the Rob and Benny experiment.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes a Rob, Natalie, Benny experiment.
Yeah, it depends on who's here.
Depends on who's here.
Depends on how bored Rob and I are and if the topic is something. So, for those guys who don't know, this is our weekly podcast that we do here, unless it's a holiday. Everyone seems to. I love every holiday. They're like, oh, the RnBe's gone. Are you bringing it back? Like, guys, it's Christmas.
Yeah. It's not like it, it's Christmas. That's the only statement to make. Go open presents. Come back next week. It's, go eat dinner at Thanksgiving with turkey and stuffing and stuff. God,
so this is our mostly weekly show in which Rob and I educate each other on knowledge involving the comic book world because we're not experts. Like if you, I'll tell you this.
I don't know. I'm kind of an expert.
Any viewer who's here for the first time still may assume that we are comic book experts. Any viewer who has watched the last 14 episodes knows that we are not comic book.
We are not experts. That's true. That is true. I'm an expert when I can do my research. If it's an on-the-spot question, it depends.
We have the ultimate quiz for you.
What?
So a fan sent us a box. Marvel Trivia.
I so want to do that.
That's what we're doing after this first episode. That's next week's episode because this is going to go up this week, and that is next week's episode.
Okay, we got to have Gary on that.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Well, you can be the moderator. Like you're the one who asks the questions. Okay. Okay. And like you and I have to.
I was going to ask you to see if you can get them. Okay.
We have to have, Gary's got to do that because Gary's got to have more. Gary's a camera guy. Yeah,
so anyway, today we're going to do a fun little thing. We did it over on Eligible Monster. We've done it over on the Weekly Poll now.
Yeah.
We're going to read your comments.
Oh. this can be good or bad. It's because sometimes the comments you guys put, they're just mean, man. They're just mean.
Yeah, they really are.
Like it's just like Rob sucks. And there's not even any context to it, And it's just like
at least the gaming channel guys, they normally give a reason, Like Rob doesn't like BioShock, and I feel myself clawing my eyes out every time he talks.
I can understand. Like I don't like a game you like. Okay, I get that. Like I mean, you really enjoy that game. You're really upset that I don't enjoy it. Like I'm like that too. I get like that on a lot of different things. It's just Rob sucks. But why? I mean, is it my voice? You just don't like.
You realize now over half of these comments are going to just be Rob sucks.
Hashtag Rob sucks. Let's get it trending.
We're gonna trend Rob. Yeah. Why are you trending your own Rob sucks?
No, because because I'm the one that started it. So it's not like somebody did it to make me feel bad. It's not like somebody's creating like a hate video. And two, like I mean, I got something trending on Twitter. I'd just be happy about that,
I tried that with the single tweet reviews.
Yeah,
they didn't trend. I get a lot of them now.
Yeah, you get a lot of popularity. It's crazy how much.
I told everyone if you just hashtag single tweet reviews, I'll retweet them. A lot of people are doing them.
Yeah, like it's a huge thing.
We can't get it to trend yet, though. I'm working on it.
Like let it catch on with like Jeff Johns. Or something like that. Like if you can get him rolled into it.
Wonder if I can get like the people who do know us in the comic industry like that would actually retweet that for me.
I mean, I would do single tweet reviews on like older stories because I've gotten Jeff Johns to respond or at least to favorite a tweet that I've done where there was one tweet I tweeted out. Oh, dude, it was what was it? When I first started reading his Green Lantern run.
Yeah.
And I got to Blackest Night. And I was like, dude, Gary, you ever read Green Lantern Blackest Night? Oh, dude, it's the most beastly ass story ever. And I was like, dude, if God was writing Green Lantern right now is what it'll look like right now. And he was like favorite. It was pretty amazing.
All right, so we're gonna go through the comments here.
Yeah.
Just so you know, if it was up to me, they would all be Rob sucks. So we had to get an impartial third party. You may know him in the community, Mopey. You can find him over on the Discord if you feel
Mopey's not impartial.
Mopey likes you.
Yeah, he does, but like he likes to give me a hard time too.
Well, he gives me a hard time as well. That's what makes him impartial. He's just an a-hole to both of us.
He's an equal opportunity hard time giver. There's no not getting a hard time with Mopey. Yeah. Okay.
My whole face is itchy today.
Why?
It's like nose, eye, nose.
If you break out into hives, I'm running the hell out of this place.
What if I turn into a zombie?
I'll stay. And because I just want to, we'll have to like chain you down. But like it'd be funny. Like I'd make vlogs off of it. Do you have any idea how many views those would get, dude? Hanging out with a zombie. Oh, dude, the views, man.
You should just write a show, Rob and his zombie.
Rob and my
zombie. And we can do that as like one of those like fake vlog series.
Yeah.
And we just vlog Rob and his zombie.
Going shopping with a zombie.
Would you guys watch that if we put it on Rob's vlog channel? Just like a staged vlog show, Rob and his zombie.
Oh, you know what we could do? Like, okay, you guys saw Shaun of the Dead, right?
Yeah.
Remember at the end when what's his name, when he was hanging out with his friend who's a zombie now, and they were playing video games, stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying.
It was a post-credit scene. I'm pretty sure.
And we just make it like a scripted thing.
Yeah.
Rob and his zombie.
Rob and his zombie, yeah, and you get to be the zombie. My zombie's got purple hair.
Actually, I thought it'd be funnier if we got like Gary, made him the zombie, and I could just be like the guy, like, Rob, what is wrong with you?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I was looking, and guys, like you guys.
We'll eventually get to the topic.
You guys have to do this. Like, I was looking at older episodes of the Weekly Pool, and I was like, holy cow, you look so young.
So do you.
It's hilarious. It's like 4 years ago, and Benny looks like he's like 21. It's hilarious.
I'm still
because of
I'll
the
put on a
haircut.
couple pounds. It's been a rocky holiday season.
Dude, the haircut is what makes you look so young. Back then.
Oh, the spiked out.
Yeah,
look?
the spiked out hair. Yeah, that's what
What's
made you
wrong
look
with
so
this?
young.
Now it's purple.
Well, it's funny, but you just look so different now. And it's funny to me. Yeah.
How would I want a man bun just to see how many hate creations.
Do not do
I
a
want
man
to do it for
bun.
one episode. Just
I will not be on the episode.
But
I
wanna
will be on the episode.
I just want to see how much hate I get for one
I will
episode
be
of
on the
man
episode.
bun. I would
I'm
never
gonna
wear a
follow.
man bun, but I just want, because there's so many people that I assume are like 70 or they live like in crazy like Midwest or something and don't know, like they're just like, what is with your hair? What is wrong with your hair? Why? And I just want to be like, and now it's a man bun. What do you got to say?
The man's got purple hair. Man, just beyond everything.
My world is crumbling. Benny dyed his hair.
Craziness.
One guy was like, Markiplier did it, so you can't. I'm like, so one guy in the world is allowed to dye his hair color.
A human being got tattoos at one point in human history, ergo, no one can do it.
Let me just cover.
Yeah, you got to cover up those tattoos. A human being did that once, and you can't do the same thing twice. So,
all right, guys. So let's actually get to the comments, Robs. How about that?
Yeah.
How about we do that? Okay.
Yeah, let's get to the
So
comments.
in our first test pilot episode,
Gary, what are you doing?
he's watching the cameras.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's so cool that you can do that.
Rob, so Gary's got the camera on his phone, and Rob
Yeah.
assumes he's looking at like his Twitter.
Well, no,
So
I
he's
didn't know what
trying
it
to get
was.
him to give him a hard time.
I thought he was doing like Chris and just looking at like Reddit or Instagram, dicking off the whole time. No, I'm just messing around, man.
So anyway, first episode ever. If you remember back to this, I think you visited too. When we did the Spider-Man webbing episode.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it was a test to see if it would work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just 15 minutes. Rob and I sitting at my computer in the old spot in the office over there.
Oh man, that was it the old office like condo office?
No.
Which was the living
It was
room?
the first thing we did over there. And
okay.
the recording room.
Oh yeah, on the chair. Yeah, on the.
And I had
couch.
we had
Yeah.
the middle thing instead of like the way it's set up now.
Yeah.
So this is that episode. Spider-Man's webbing, all comic types, RnBe.
Yeah.
Okay.
First episode.
The amazing Jason X. 2 thumbs up on the Rob and Benny show. The best thing coming out of DC Rebirth.
The best thing. The best thing. Definitely. It's so good. While it's not part of DC Rebirth, it's the best thing coming out of DC Rebirth. It trumps everything else in DC Rebirth.
And Travis Douglas says, the Comicstorian looks like if teenage angst and Jay Leno had a love child.
Yes. Amazing comment. I agree.
Gary, do I look like I'm the love child of teenage angst and Jay Leno?
Yes, Gary, the answer is yes. See? Gary
He
says
says yes. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
What is that? Let me know in the comments down below what I look like. I
Yes.
always assumed I looked like one of the lesbians on Orange is the New Black.
You look like one of the what's that band? All the things you say.
What's the heavyset girl in Orange is the New Black? Boo?
No, you remind me of like the lesbian band. What was the name of that band? They were they're like
Tegan and something Sarah?
No.
No.
No. I know who they
Tattoo.
are.
I think it was Tattoo.
Tattoo. Yeah. Tattoo. That's what you remind me of. Yeah.
For the record, so the front of one of my videos, I said you guys really hurt my self-esteem. I'm playing around. I really don't care what people think of me.
He's not playing. He's serious.
Rob can 100% vouch. How often have I ever been like, I'm really bothered by
He's teared up after the show. Like I've seen it. Like we've done. Like you guys. Like he puts on a big front with the Eligible Monster comment shows, and like we get off, and he's like, guys, I just need to go be alone for a little while, and like I can hear him cry. It's almost pathetic. He's just crying in his room, and it's like Benny.
Thanks,
come
Rob.
on,
Thanks for throwing that out there, buddy.
They're YouTube comments, man. You can't let it affect you like that. And he was like, "But you don't understand. Some of those were personal attacks."
On the Every Flash in the Multiverse Ever episode,
Oh, dude, that video did so well.
Yes, but I love how Moby flagged this one. 30 plus people. You forgot Godspeed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the one thing I love. You forgot my favorite character. No, I didn't forget them.
No, I will. In the defense of the viewers in that episode, we did title it Every Flash.
Yeah.
We didn't title 30 flashes, which is what we started titling them after that because we realized how long it takes to go through every.
Yeah, we did forget Godspeed.
We also forgot, and this is funny because this the Accelerated Man from the Flash TV show. He has a off-screen cameo where he shows up for 2 seconds and then runs off.
I don't remember him.
Because you wouldn't. But I remember that episode. I was trying to stump you, and that was actually the point of the episode. Because I was going to throw Accelerated Man at you because I thought you knew more about Flash, and I assumed that would be the one to stump you. Then we went through the whole episode, and I forgot to bring up the Accelerated Man.
That would have stumped me. Yeah, I don't remember the Accelerated Man. Was it like Johnny Chambers or somebody like that?
No, it was when they were going through the multiverse in one of the seasons, and they just pop in, and we just see a Flash from another world, and he's the Accelerated Man. We just see him for 2 seconds. No one knows who or what he is.
Oh, okay.
But we've seen him, so we know he exists.
Just a hats off kind of thing, tip of the hat. That's cool.
But that was the whole point of the episode.
Huh. I'm figuring like Johnny Chambers and Jesse Chambers. Oh, Johnny and Jesse, or really Johnny was the one that did it, and then it was his daughter.
Rob, you really got to cut back on the Gary unless we're actually going to give Gary a camera. We can't have every minute a Gary discussion. Otherwise, we just have a Gary cam.
Why don't we have a Gary cam?
I don't know. We only have 3 cameras, and there's normally 3 hosts.
It would literally be a camera of Gary just sitting in the corner. And nodding. That's all it would be. Anyway,
set up the 3rd camera on you.
Johnny Chambers he discovered a mathematical proof that let him tap into the Speed Force, right? And then his daughter did the same thing or something like that.
In order to get their speed, they had to say the code.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
JJ draws. There's also a Flash horse. Sort of. Comet the Space Horse was Supergirl's magical pet horse from the Silver Age. He had the speed of Mercury, the might of Jupiter, the wisdom of Athena, and the telepathy of Neptune. He could also shapeshift.
Yeah, he was a Greek mythological super horse.
Did you know that she slept with him?
Yeah.
Back in the Silver Age,
I'm well versed in the area.
Supergirl slept with a horse.
Yeah. It's one of those things that
we don't talk about very much in the comic fandom.
DC took that along with like a handful of other things and just kind of swept it under the rug and left it there.
I want to know what writer thought, hey, I have an amazing idea for Supergirl.
Probably Otto Bender. He was the one that created her.
What if she sleeps with horses? But to make it legal, he can shapeshift into a man when she wants it to be okay.
Under normal circumstances, I would say, hey, she slept with a guy. But I didn't give any thought to the idea that she's actually sleeping with a guy who could shapeshift into a horse. I feel like your idea is more plausible in the 1950s.
Where he's like, I think it's kind of hot, a girl sleeping with a horse.
Yeah, but we can't have her.
I want to put it in a comic, but we can't do it.
We can't have her get banged by a horse,
right.
But like a man who can be a horse.
So what if he's a man during the act?
Yeah, but he's a man that could turn into a horse.
Because, I mean, you would think that if he's a horse that can turn into a man, he would like opposable thumbs. But no, he spends most of his time as a horse. All right. Darkest alternate universe Hulks RnBe.
Oh, dude. This was a cool one.
I like doing this one. This is kind of what I think I like most about these comment shows is remembering filming these shows.
Yes, because I was there when it happened.
Yeah.
I was filming it.
Happy TV. Hulk has been such a wasted potential. Hulk has been such a waste. Okay, yeah, he worded it weird. Hulk has been such a wasted potential as a character in the last years. Paul Jenkins and Bruce Jones did an amazing job in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I know not everyone likes their take on the Hulk-Banner relationship, but I think that this is what the comics about him should have been like.
No, he's not wrong. I mean, there's about a 20, almost 30-year gap between relevant Hulk stories. Like Bill Mantlo, Peter David Hulk, and then like 20 years later, Greg Pak Hulk. And that's about it.
Yeah.
And
the problem with the Hulk,
and
this is what irritates me about the Hulk. I love the idea of the Hulk. You know, the whole idea of a guy losing control. The problem is he's too popular, so he gets a continuing series. But how much can you do with that concept?
That's the crazy thing. I mean, they've explored different colors of the Hulk. You've had multiple people become the Incredible Hulk. The Hulk's been on other planets. The Hulk has waged war against the entire superhero community.
Yeah.
The Hulk's fought everybody. I mean, I don't know where you go with the Incredible Hulk.
And that's the big problem. Like, they've done all the crazy stuff.
I mean, Jason Aaron split them up. Jason Aaron had the Incredible Hulk go to Doctor Doom and split him and Banner into 2 people.
Yeah. No, the Hulk is one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Universe, but he needs to stop being abused. because he's just in every story because he's popular. At least Wolverine is a character you can do these kind of things with because Wolverine has like a huge history and things like that. But the Hulk just needs to be removed until he's needed, or there's a good story like World War Hulk or Planet Hulk. You know, we don't need there to be a monthly Hulk book.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's
because it's always him trying to control himself.
Well, it's one of those things that, like, the Hulk only sells under certain circumstances, and those circumstances are exactly what you would expect them to be. The Incredible Hulk. If it's a clickbait video title, people will buy that story.
Yeah,
because the story is clickbait. World War Hulk is the Incredible Hulk wages war against the entire superhero community. Like, who would not buy that story? To watch the Incredible Hulk wreck the Avengers and the X-Men and the whole 9 yards. But then it's like, the Incredible Hulk fights the Punisher.
Yeah. And you know who's going to win.
Yeah. And it's a cool story, but like, that's not going to be a huge seller.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But that's the point of writers, is to create new stories. So come up with new ideas. Are you serious?
What? I had to lean back to snort it up.
Lean back. Lean back. Oh,
my nose is getting clogged. It's going to get all nasally.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, next one on the list, Diggsbot.
Diggs.
I like these boys.
Oh, dude, Diggs, man. Diggs, I can't wait to hang out again. I miss hanging out with Diggs.
Chicago's the one I'll go to. For the record, side note right here, Rob, adamantly. So the end of last year, we like to discuss typically what cons we're going to every year. And at the end of last year, I said, Rob, I am going to cut back on my cons and probably go to max 3 guaranteed, maybe 1 every other month. I'm thinking Emerald City, a whole bunch of them. Rob hits me up. Well, Rob then goes, no, I'm not doing cons. I'm tired of traveling. I want to relax at home, spend time with my dog. I got to get this house settled. I got to do all this stuff. I don't want to do anything. Rob hits me up a week ago. Yeah, so I'm going to Emerald City Comic Con. You want to go?
Yeah, because I wanted to hang out with Zach. I haven't seen Zach in a while. And like they were streaming on the Hyper RPG Twitch channel, and like I threw a donation, and he was like, "Yeah, man, like we got to hang out again." And I was like, we do need to hang out again, man. So he's like, "I'm going to be at Emerald City," so I was like, "Well, I'll be there too." So and I applied for a press badge. I got approved. So I'm like, "All right, cool." Like,
fine, I'll apply.
Apply and go, man. I don't want to go alone.
If you're going, you know I'm going to go.
Yeah, I don't want to go by myself.
Unless I'm like magically poor that month.
Yeah, which with YouTube.
Then why do you think we're not going anywhere in January?
Yeah, man, direction YouTube's going. We might all be broke.
Anyway, crazy alternate Jokers, RnBe.
Oh, dude, this was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mason Arnold. Honestly, I think the craziest Joker was Joe Kerr from the Joker Going Sane storyline. Seeing him fit into society so well with the wife after Batman dies, he kind of sets up the story for Joker Black and White.
It really does. That is actually really cool. Like, that's a good point. A sane Joker that settles down.
Yeah.
Like, man, like.
Well, I mean, isn't that what the White Knight is kind of re-exploring?
That's exactly what the White Knight is. It's so cool. It's what if the Joker became a good guy, became sane and a good guy, and turned Gotham against Batman.
Yep.
And it's just like, holy hell, what a story. We're like halfway through. God.
Jordan Lynch. Dear sir or madame, the zoom out to Dylan was hilarious. It made me chuckle.
The what is hilarious?
The zoom out to Dylan. We must have called him out in that episode.
Oh, the zoom out to Dylan. Oh, okay.
Sorry if I said it weird.
Yeah, you're pronouncing it all weird.
Good day. Avengers Infinity War. Who will die? Wait. Oh. He said good day, and then Moby put in the wrong line. So on the next video, Avengers Infinity War, who will die?
Good day, Avengers Infinity War, who will die?
I was like, wait, what?
That's a big name. It's a long name.
Kyle Dickinson. If Iron Man turns out to be a Skrull, I will be pissed.
If who turns out to be a Skrull?
Iron Man.
I wouldn't be pissed. I think it'd be cool.
If he turned out to be a Skrull?
Because then they could recast him. They could say, I'm the real Iron Man. I'm not Robert Downey Jr. because his contract's over.
Oh my God.
Someone else.
The fan base would freak.
Oh, dude, I would I would milk that cow for all it's worth, man. Videos for a week.
What? Dude, do it. Just make videos.
Oh, man.
Rob's theory. Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans are leaving because they're not the real ones.
They're Skrulls? Wow. I mean, that's like how to write those characters out. I don't know, man. I mean, like I was talking to Gordon, and Gordon's like, dude, with the videos you've done on like X-Men and the MCU, like you should just do a series where you're like, what if this happened in the MCU? Just like a series based on that.
You can make the hell out of that.
Yeah.
The Mad Cat 14. It's too soon for Spidey. They should never kill Spidey. We should enjoy Spidey for the next 10 years. Iron Man or Cap will die.
Yeah, I agree with that. It is way too soon for Spider-Man because we know he's going to have a movie after Infinity War.
And did you see they announced he's going to be in Venom?
I thought he wasn't going to be.
He wasn't. I don't know what they finagled, but he will appear in Venom. So it links together.
No, he's going to. No, it's. There are one or two things that happen here. Either they worked out a deal, or Sony lost everything about Spider-Man, and they're just not telling anyone. They're helping to make Spider-Man movies, but they're like, all you get to do is make them. Like, we control everything about Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like, all the characters belong to us. You just get to make the movies and distribute them, so you don't go broke. Like, I feel like that's kind of what happened.
For the record, I only saw the article quickly. I didn't even read into it, so it could just be some spoof, troll, whatever.
Maybe.
So if that is it, I am not confirming here, but I am saying I did see a quick article when we were doing the weekly poll the other day. That's they were talking about Spidey will appear in Venom.
If that happens, then that I mean, as much as I love Tom Hardy, that would save the film. Because a movie with Venom and Carnage will not hold its own weight.
It will with the comic fans. I think the problem with Venom Carnage is the general audience won't know who the hell either of them are.
Yeah, they don't understand them. Basically, Carnage is the kid of Venom.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man brought the Venom symbiote back to Earth after Secret Wars.
Right.
People don't know that.
But the general audience just knows Venom as a Spider-Man villain. They're not going to understand all of it. Anyway, let's keep going, because we could talk about this one all day, too.
We could. Yeah, we could.
Most obscure alternate Deadpools ever. Tanner... Can't say your last name, man. I apologize.
Tanner
Olivia. I effing love your guys' comic videos. This is great. This is a great way to get a feel of who you guys are somewhat in real life. Please keep the content coming. Well, it has. Yeah. It has not stopped.
Yep. We'll keep it coming as best we can.
King Ray _09. You look more like wizards than Sith. We must have said that we were Sith in that.
Which one?
Oh, is that the one we wore the robes that we had for like an hour? That was the Natalie versus Rob.
Oh,
and we wore the robes
for
during the RnBe.
Yeah. Because I think we were doing the Natalie versus Rob thing after that.
Yeah. And you were like, let's just wear the robes.
Let's just wear them. Yeah, because I don't feel like taking them off. Yeah, we did. I guess we did look.
We
more
need
like
to start
wizards
filming more stuff for EM. It just became like a mini podcast channel. We need to do more fun stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. It's cold outside, though.
Well, yeah, no.
I'm not going out in 8-degree weather and filming shit. That's not happening.
Would you do it in your underwear and nothing but a robe?
No. Because you guys don't want to see me in my underwear and nothing but a robe.
I've seen you in nothing but your underwear.
That's true.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was okay.
Don't bring yourself down.
I've seen you in nothing but your underwear, and it was rough. It was...
Wow, thanks, buddy.
This is the hairiest man you're ever going to see.
I am not hairy.
No, you're not that hairy. But it is funny.
24 most tragic deaths in comic. Banana bearing apple tree.
Wow.
Really? Not a single mention of Ted Cord Blue Beetle?
No, because it's not that sad. He got in over his head and got shot in the head. That's what happened to Ted Cord.
Moby, did you really have to get your own comment?
Yes. Did he post his own?
DC Moby.
No. Leave it out. Leave it out. No, we're not gonna do that, Moby.
I was like,
we can't do that to Moby. Make his comment last. No, what's his comment? I'm curious.
Lady in the fridge gets me every time, to be honest.
Oh, it is pretty rough.
Yeah.
And I mean, okay. I'll be honest with you guys though. As tragic as that circumstance is, and where it did lead what's her name to create a website called, womeninthefridge.com or whatever it was, or like a blogging channel drawing issue to that. It was funny. Kyle Rayner comes home looking for his girl, opens the door, she's just stuffed in the fridge. He's like, my God.
Oh, that started the whole thing about women being nothing but props.
Oh,
and I
know.
get that argument, but...
Until Jade came along and started wrecking everybody. But that wouldn't warrant anything. Like, look at Wonder Woman, man. She beat the hell out of the Justice League on a multitude of occasions. Like, I don't understand that. Deaths
of Spider-Man, RnBe.
Okay.
Hamaz Herotic. Moby definitely... So Moby grabbed a comment that said, if you like this equals Comicstorian, if you comment, it equals likes Comics Explained. Moby, regardless of this being a show about the both of us, it still lives on Comicstorian. Do you want to know what the verdict was?
No.
Why would you even grab this comment? It's obviously weighted to one side.
Is the Comics Explained?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, no, you got a lot. It's good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There were more likes than comments, weren't there?
It's 236 likes, 27 comments.
You know what, guys? This is a team effort, and I'm tired of being discriminated against. All right, I'm tired of being discriminated against. This thing won't work anymore.
No? Can we do more hot sauce shows on your channel?
No. We need to do sour stuff.
Yeah.
Guys, it's totally incumbent on me, and I've been kind of slacking off. But also, I've been trying to figure out other ideas besides that, because I'm not sure how I feel about eating warheads. and trying to explain stuff.
That's going to be great. Delta Prime 350. The writers of a lot of alternate reality storylines think killing Spider-Man because he is a poster boy of Marvel will make their story more dramatic or suspenseful or for a dumb twist. It's become such cliche at this point. Only one that comes to mind that really does it well and is still the best is the death of the Ultimate Marvel Peter Parker. Unfortunately for how good they did it in the Ultimate Marvel universe, other writers think that they can do the same thing, but they always fail. I agree with that.
I mean, I don't remember how many times the main Marvel Universe Spider-Man has died.
Not in Maine.
Yeah. He hasn't really died that often at all, actually.
Maine? Said he died?
No, he's never died. They brought in the idea of possibly killing him, but they switched it around with Clone Saga when they killed off Ben Reilly.
That was right. Yeah.
Ben Reilly turned to
because they got rid of him, and it was like Ben Reilly's the new Peter Parker. No marriage, no nothing.
Well, no, Peter Parker went off to Oregon. He moved to Oregon. Yeah. Oh, it was crazy.
Gary's cracking up with the idea of Peter Parker going to Oregon.
Yeah, of all the places he could move to, he moved to Oregon with Mary Jane Watson and became like a teacher or something like that.
I remember that!
Yeah, and like they wrote him out. And so you had like Ben Reilly running around
New York.
The whole thing, running around New York as Spider-Man. And fans were just like, they had the exact same reaction, like, what? And eventually they brought Peter back. And then it was like, actually, Ben Reilly's the real Peter Parker. Then Peter's the clone. Dude, it was a 300-issue disaster.
Yeah.
It was, read about it online sometime.
That was their plan to get rid of the marriage. And then later on, they just had him wish it away.
No, that was the plan to get rid of Peter.
No, but they wanted to get... So if I remember reading this correctly, and there's a lot of actually deep research on this, so you can find the hard facts, but if I remember correctly, at the ending, they decided the exact argument that we've had, that most of the time it's very difficult to write stories around marriages because you have that other person. So they wanted to end the marriage with Peter Parker because the whole marriage of Peter Parker and Mary Jane was just a part of the whole rat race of DC and Marvel because Marvel and DC did it first, so the other one didn't respond. So they did it as just a way to sell books. So they wanted to get rid of it. So the idea was... Well, the fans like it, so what if Peter Parker lives over here with Mary Jane, but Ben Reilly is now the true Spider-Man, and he's not married?
You know the person asked that question to?
What?
Sal?
Yeah, he would know.
He would know that. He would know the hell
But if I remember correctly, that was the reason why they decided to make Ben Reilly the main, so that Marvel could be like, well, you get Peter Parker, and he is married, but here's the Spider-Man we want.
And then, and then Mary Jane Watson miscarried their child.
Yeah.
It was just this heinous set of circumstances. I was like, dude, Marvel. It was like the most tasteless line of storytelling ever. It was insane.
Saddest moments in Deadpool's life. What a good way to follow up. The most tasteless.
Yeah.
Paladin Prime 000 in the video with the music and how he started the video sounded like he was gonna flirt with him.
000.
They're saying that at the beginning of the video.
Oh, okay.
But they're saying that how it started, I sound like I was gonna flirt with you. I think I borderline goofily flirt with you like every day.
I mean, I seriously flirt with you every day.
Oh, I know you do. Yeah.
I'm trying to steal Benny away from Natalie.
So I goof around with Rob all the time in a flirtatious way because that's just how I am. Anybody who's been in the military infantry knows that like the humor goes borderline like that all the time. When Rob returns it, that's when stuff gets weird because I'm like,
That's not true. That's not true at all.
It totally is.
No, it's not.
You're the weird one in this friendship. Dean says, the thing I like about Deadpool is his tragic backstory, but his attitude towards it. He knows his life is effed up, but rather than cry, which, let's be honest, all of us would do, he tries to stay positive.
And kills people.
Probably makes it better.
Yeah. That's not an okay thing to say, Benny. My life is rough, so we're going to make it better by killing people.
How is this an RnBe? Comments from Doomsday Clock discussed while we open Japanese stuff. Did we do that?
No.
The camera guy remembers.
Huh.
Was it me and him, though?
That might have been one that you tacked onto an RnBe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it was that.
It was
That
me
would
and
make
him
sense.
opening up weird Japanese stuff?
Oh, no, yeah, we were. That's right. We were sitting on the couch right over here on the inside.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and that's right. We did that. Yeah, and it was all that weird ass Japanese stuff. And you kept asking me what I thought about it. I was like, it's weird, man. It's crazy.
Patrol Fire. Hey, Benny, I'm the guy who called your YouTube name in the front row of the Doomsday panel at the New York Comic Con. I want to go ahead and say I knew your real name. I just saw you and fangirl too hard and forgot your real name, but I sadly calmed down after I saw Rob. I want to thank you for giving me a fist bump. You and all your friends are amazing. You guys helped me through tough times, and I couldn't catch up with my comics you covered on this page. Thank you for being awesome. Keep being classy. Cheers, fan for life. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I actually remember that.
Do you?
Yeah, because we went to the Doomsday panel. You were there.
Yeah, with Jeff Johns.
Yeah, you did go to the panel, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. I couldn't remember because there was a reason why like somebody couldn't. Oh, Sal. Sal couldn't go for some reason. Did we not get into bands or something?
No, they gave us bands, but they didn't have enough, I don't think.
Okay.
I don't remember.
But I remember that somebody calling out, because you and I were kind of like trying to do a kind of little incognito at times. Typically, when we think we're gonna fangirl,
yeah. No.
We like to kind of keep it low that we're there.
It was like a contact you had with ReedPop or something like that. The people you worked with to get like the.
Oh no, that was DC. DC gave us the badges.
DC,
I just don't remember how many we got.
Yeah.
It was Katie over at the DC Fans channel.
Yeah.
DC Fans, go check it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Katie. Katie at DC Fans. I'd love to be on DC Fans sometime. I haven't really talked to you that much.
Did I tell you the next thing I'm going to do with them?
What?
I get to interview the editor of Superman.
No shit. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Dude, I would love to sit down with Dan Jurgens, man. Like, hey, man, how does it
Dan
feel
Jurgens
to...
is not the editor.
No, he's a writer. It's like, hey, man, how does it feel to have been involved in the Superman character for, like, almost as long as I've been alive? Like, what's that like? Because that guy's written so much
This will
stuff. Teach
you, Rob.
Wow.
So DC does like Rob, but he doesn't do much with them because when they started the channel, Rob was going through his I'm quitting YouTube phase. So he was kind of ignoring everything. And it seems like you've never been able to get back in their good graces since then.
Yeah, I guess not. I guess. Well, I mean, we got a new person now, so maybe Katie will maybe that's what it is. I mean, Katie, at least let me know. Just send me an email. Let me know. Just say, hey, look, we've got a list of names on the kitchen, on the refrigerator in the kitchen, and like there's a line through your name. So that's why nobody ever works with you, Rob. I mean, if you send me an email and tell me that, I promise I won't tell anybody. I'll just be like, okay, at least I know what's going on. Like, hey, at least I know that there's a line through my name instead of under it, and that works. You know.
In the defense of DC, you were ignoring everything in the during that whole period. I get that, but it has been a while now.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of hoping to be water under the bridge. Like, hey, it's different now, man. Hey, definitely love to do some stuff with you guys.
Anyway, Zap Gun. Houston, you're gorgeous. Never give up on your dreams. The power of some Japanese symbols flows through you. Was Houston in that episode?
The power of Japanese symbols flows through.
Well, there's two on here. I don't know what they mean.
The power of Japanese symbols.
They're actually in here.
No, there's
one
words.
that's like a box that looks like a shelf, and there's one that looks like the top of a building on a tree.
Yeah, that's wording.
No, I know, but I can't read it.
That's how they write.
I know. Really? The guy who pretty much dedicates all of his off hours to Final Fantasy titles, and you think I don't know how they write in Japanese?
You said they're symbols.
Right.
Then the alphabet is just a series of symbols.
It is.
No, it's letters.
Oh, no. The alphabet is totally a series of symbols. I just watched a video on the 9 symbols that we've removed from the alphabet over the last 200 years.
No, the alphabet's letters.
No. What do you think letters are? They're symbols that are formed together to make a word.
They're letters.
It's a way to communicate. They're symbols.
They're not symbols. They're not.
Come here.
They're not hieroglyphics.
They are. Right? What do you think hieroglyphics are?
No,
That's how they
not.
communicated back then.
Oh my god. No, they're not. No, they're not.
Gary agrees with me.
If numbers or symbols are the same thing, then like why are emojis classified as something outside of letters? Like, why is it when I go into like my phone's keyboard? God, I'm losing this argument so bad. Why is it when I go into my phone's keyboard? Why is it that I am reduced to fine? Letters are the same as symbols. Shit. If it makes you happy, then fine.
Hey, Dylan, put a poop emoji up right now.
Yeah, put like from the Emoji Movie, just a great big thing of poop. Fine. If it makes you happy and the damn show will go on, then fine.
I think this is only the third time in every podcast we've recorded that Rob admitted he was wrong.
Yeah, I've only ever been wrong like 3 times. This is the 3rd time. So whatever.
Ever his entire life.
Ever in my entire life.
I still stand by my statement. Half the times you're trolling, you don't even know if you're trolling or if being honest.
No, I was like, I'm being honest. I literally never really saw letters.
Never thought about it.
I never
like
connected like letters and symbols. I guess they are.
Yeah.
If people evolve like speech, the like letters into something else later on, then
they'll be like, these are the symbols they used back in the day and age.
Those primitive ass people with their iPhones and Instagrams.
We've got it all in our brains now. 20 times that Batman used a gun. Dan Dragon. Why does Batman have to kill people? Oh, why does Batman have to kill him? Why doesn't the courts just put him on death row? Here's a question. What are you going to do once the Joker is cured? Put him in prison for life? Let him go? What's the point of curing the Joker if you're going to put him on death row anyway? Thank you, Dan Dragon.
What?
He's basically saying, why cure the Joker? He's going to go to death row after that. We're going to kill him anyway.
Yeah.
Why not kill him up front?
Yeah, just execute him. The problem is it'll be like the Batman Who Laughs, where they execute the Joker and the Joker toxin will just spread throughout the city of Gotham, and then you'll have a few million Jokers instead of just one. Mm-hmm.
Sebastian Porter says Gary's back entering frame better than everything. Please include Gary and his battery acquiring skills in future RnBe videos.
When did you acquire? Oh yeah, you had to replace the battery.
He must have gone to get a battery or something.
Yeah, he had to go get a new battery.
Come say thank you, Gary.
Was actually in the episode?
Yeah, I guess so.
That was going to be edited out.
No.
What do you think? You think we have a skilled editor?
Yeah.
We have Dylan.
This guy, yeah,
Come say hi. You gotta come say hi.
Dylan knows how to use two tools, like cut and paste, and that's it. C and V, and then he's done. Yeah.
I'm waiting for like a Dylan jump cut. Like what?
Yeah. Look at all the things I can do. I could
Craziest
export, Control M.
Craziest DC alternate universes in the multiverse. Orm's Comics. First, haha, got him.
Wow, really?
Dylan.
Edit that part out, Dylan. No. Just kidding.
Aaron, why are half the comments in here, Moby, from our team?
Yeah. Like all the people who like us.
Aaron Willoughby. Rob, if your superhero needs prep time in order to be effective, then he's probably not effective. Benny, haha, F you.
Yeah, that was the counter argument. Like, oh no, Batman's super good. It's like, well, you know what? If your superhero needs prep time in order to be able to do anything good, then your superhero probably sucks. Well, you know what? You're just dumb. Like, that's just...
Scariest powers in comic books, why powers would suck. Jam Call X. Rob's voice is like a slow-cooked smoked pork ribs covered in homemade barbecue sauce at a southern black family reunion served with a side of rotini pasta salad and honey-covered butter biscuits.
God.
Reminds me of home.
Dude, that sounds so good.
Also, Plastic Man's power is terrifying and in the hands of a cruel sadist.
Man,
That was so descriptive.
I am still on how delicious that sounds.
I know you wanted to get sushi after this. Can we go to the barbecue
Let's
joint?
go to barbecue. I am down with barbecue. You can do barbecue, right? Barbecue.
He just has to get meat. I mean,
that's true. Meat and
funny side
sauce.
note: Gary's gluten free, and he's now been working with us now for what? 2 months? 3 months?
3 or 4.
3 or 4? Yeah. I still don't know what gluten is.
It is a thing that Gary cannot have.
There are things in this world that someone will explain to me, and they just go right out, and I just give it up trying to figure out gluten.
Yeah.
I'll bring back stuff and be like, "Is there gluten in this?" He's like, "Benny, it's wheat, right? It's wheat. If wheat is in it, I can't have it." I'm like, "Okay, is there gluten in this?"
I don't. It's. I mean, sure, I could look it up. You know.
Water, just give me the water.
He's like, "It's water, Benny. Just give me water."
Oh man, there's gluten in the water.
The sad part about it is we cater a lot of these lunches for the team because on the film day there's a lot of people here. And every time I've just gotten to the point where I'm just like, Harry, I tried. I hope you can eat something.
Yeah, get whatever you want, Gary. Who cares? Just a card, man. Just go enjoy it. No, it's weird, man. I was going through Whole Foods the other day. Do you know how much organics? Like everything is organic in the damn place.
Yeah.
The receipts they give you are organic. They were selling.
But hold on. You realize receipts are on paper, and paper by default is organic.
That's the joke.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that
Yeah,
you.
I know.
Like I just said, sometimes I don't know if you're actually trolling.
I was making a joke. I'm aware that paper is organic, man. It comes from trees.
I have so much fun doing these with you.
Yeah. And okay, no, I was sitting there like what is it? The little baggies to put stuff in.
Yeah.
Those damn things are organic, man.
Yeah.
They're labeled as organic.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird, man.
Did I tell you the story about how I ignored an entire section of the store because I thought it was vegan, apparently?
No? I need to hear this story.
Okay, side story here. So we go into Whole Foods, right?
Yeah.
I normally get my meats there, a few essentials, but I like to get butter there because I got a really good butter there.
Mm-hmm.
And the butter wasn't in the section. And I'm like, hey, I go to the staff. I'm like, hey, where's the butter at? Now the staff there knows me because I normally go. He's always there when we go through because we.
Oh, that one guy from
the red hair guy.
Yes,
yeah.
that guy was.
He's
cool.
always there.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gotten to know us because we come through early morning typically after we work out, like because it's right next to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I go to get the meats and stuff. We're going through there, and I'm like, hey, dude, where's the butter at? Like I see you move stuff around. He's like, oh, it's over in this section. I'm like, no, that's the vegan section. He's like, it hasn't been the vegan section for like 8 months. Have you not looked in the section? I'm like, apparently I have vegan blinders and just...
Yeah. Is
I
that
have
where all the
not
vegans
seen-
go? Because like I don't want to go to the section where people don't eat anything but like nuts
Right.
and berries.
No, but
like,
it's better.
I don't
'Cause
want.
he go- I'm like, so what's been in there if it hasn't been vegan food? He's like, yeah, we moved the vegan food over to the produce a while ago. He's like, this has been drinkable yogurts. And I'm like, drinkable yogurts?
Dude, really?
I was like, I drink
Yes,
those.
yeah, those are
I
called
buy them-
Go-Gurts.
Yeah, I buy them at Target.
Yes, Go-Gurts are so good. I love Go-Gurt, man. Yes, drinkable yogurts.
So you mean to tell? And I was like, so you mean to tell me this is a section of things that I most likely would have been buying?
Yeah.
But I had vegan blinders on.
You know what that's like? That's like putting on a coat and finding $20 in the pocket.
Yes.
Just like, dude, yeah, man, this day just got better. Like now, like I mean, it's just like $20. I don't have to budget it for anything. I can spend it on whatever I want to.
Yeah.
What do I want to buy with this $20? Like it's a time of
It's
celebration.
legit something that I would go to a different store to buy
Yeah.
because I
is-
didn't know it was right there.
Dude, that is a time of celebration, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that is.
So, filling sauce. That talking to the dead power could really be cool, actually. Like, imagine a detective that hunts down criminals and the dead start helping him. Like Constantine, like a Constantine-looking character with the detective skills of a Batman. There's a show where a detective can talk to the dead and uses it to advance his career. I've never watched it. I know it exists.
I know there was the movie The Frighteners with Michael J. Fox. It was kind of like that.
Yeah.
But he talks to the dead to advance his career.
Yes.
Oh, no, I think you're talking about iCarly. No, I think it's iCarly. iZombie? No, it's iSomething.
iZombie is a similar concept. She can eat whatever she eats, she gets the memories of.
Yeah, okay,
So
that's
she
what I'm
can eat
thinking
the dead bodies.
Yeah, and then figure out what happened to him.
Gary has the most Gary, are dead bodies gluten-free?
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
They are! So we'll start serving Gary dead bodies.
Okay, so if we end up in a scenario like Corey McCarthy's The Road, you'll be fine. You can dude, it's a book, and the movie is criminally good. Like it's stupid how good it is.
Thor Ragnarok discussion and review.
You're really just gonna cut me off.
Yeah, I am, because we have a lot to go through, and we are running low on time.
Oh, how long have we been doing this for?
If we cut off the 10 minutes of us BSing at the beginning, it's a 40-minute episode.
Wow.
So I got 2 more videos we're gonna go through here. I'm gonna cut it down. But,
I'm not here.
oh yeah,
you're not
you
here?
are a major distraction for Rob.
Yeah,
and
Gary.
now for some reason you've become a major distraction for me.
Yeah.
I literally argued with Rob about talking to Gary every 2 minutes, and then I just started talking to Gary every 2 minutes.
Yeah, you and your gluten freeness has become a distraction. The curtain.
Thor Ragnarok discussion and review. Christian Medston. Also, did anyone notice that Hela was the original owner of the hammer in the original murals of Asgard's history? Clearly shown a few times. Wonder if it's a dropped plot point or something they're setting up. I think it's a dropped plot point.
Yeah, it's something they just added in. I mean, it was designed to show the power
hammer's-
she possessed. At
Well,
one
yeah,
point.
and the hammer's not important.
Yeah.
Because that was the whole point of the movie, to eradicate the lore of Thor that has been around for 60 years.
Yeah. I mean, kind of, but not really. It's the ultimate story. It's the story of Ultimate Thor's hammer. He lost it when Asgard fell.
No one cares about the ultimate Thor.
They really don't. they really don't. Like
That's like people going, is there an ultimate Hulk? Yeah. And no one cared.
No, actually, they do care because he eats people.
Because he's gluten-free.
Yeah, because he's Hulk no can have gluten. Hulk eat people.
Hulk looks at Peter. Is there wheat in that?
Yeah.
Now we're mocking Gary.
Is Iron Man armor gluten free? Hulk eat Iron Man armor now.
This is one of our most off-the-rail episodes ever.
That'd be hilarious. Like, dude, Hulk, man, like you ate all these people, but you didn't eat the Sentry. Why? Sentry have gluten. Hulk
Century ate
gluten-free.
pancakes this morning.
He ate wheat pancakes. Oh man, what are we talking about?
Matthew, 100% when I saw Thor Thunder, I thought Raiden. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what that's. Yeah, we're like M. Bison.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought. Yeah.
11 times the Justice League failed. Black Nappa. Still
Black
waiting
Nappa.
for I Hate Fairyland Part 2, please Daddy Storian. Okay, so the reason why I Hate Fairyland Part 2 has not come out is because you can tell. When Scotty Young wrote I Hate Fairyland Part 1, he intended it to be a one-and-done miniseries. And it did so well, you can tell with Part 2, he has no idea where to go with the story.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I Hate Fairyland Part 1 was about a girl who gets stuck in a fairyland, like the perfect magical fairyland universe. But she can't, and they're like, go find the key and you can leave. And she can't get out. So 30 years later, she doesn't age, but her mind does. So she's this crass, like 30-year-old woman who's been eating nothing but candy and having happy-go-lucky things around her.
Dude, I bet she is bitter and cynical as shit.
That's the whole
Holy
plot.
cow.
That's the whole plot. Yeah.
I would go insane.
Her little Jiminy Cricket smoking cigars all the time now because he can't believe that she can't figure these things out.
Wow.
Well, so the plot ends with her still being stuck in I Hate Fairyland. You could tell that it was intended to be a mini-series, but being an Image comic, being the fact that it sold like crazy, they're like, do you want to keep going? And
Dude, that needs to be made into like a mature rated Netflix series.
oh yeah, that'd be amazing.
That would be hilarious as hell. I was like, dude, you still haven't found your way out. Like, you really are stupid as shit, aren't you?
Well, like the second arc, they send in another kid to try and get in and out.
Yeah.
Because the rules of Fairyland are if the new kid can get out, then whoever's in Fairyland becomes a part of Fairyland. Because the problem and the reason why, since she's the chosen one, she's like untouchable.
Oh.
Because she's supposed to be helped by the Fairyland and then she gets out.
Yeah.
And she's not getting out. It's a great story, and I do like the stuff he did afterwards, but it's nowhere near as epic as that first story.
Yeah.
You know?
I've heard you talk about it before. You talk about how good it is.
It's
before.
good still, but it's a lot of like one-off issues, 2 issues, 1 issue.
Oh, dude. You
yeah.
want to know what like one of my favorite stories is? Jesus Hates Zombies.
I've never even heard of that one.
Dude, it is. Dude, it's hilarious, and it's like, dude, it was basically drawn by a guy on like a college rule notebook paper, and it's like there's like a comic book publisher that only ever publishes one story, and that's it. But like, it's amazing. Like, there's a zombie apocalypse, and God sends Jesus to Earth to like eliminate all the zombies, but like doesn't like takes away all his powers. So you basically have like biker Jesus with a barbed wire baseball bat. Just like shitting all over zombies
So
all
like
on Earth.
a season of Walking Dead.
Yeah, and like he encounters humans, you know, like survivors every once in a while. But it's hilarious because he's like kicking in doors, you know, and dude, it's like some of the best.
Why don't you
lines.
cover that on your channel?
I did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did it for like Halloween, like last year before.
Okay,
Like
I
that.
need to
Yeah.
find that then.
It did every bit as bad as you would think it would do, but it was hilarious.
Oh, it's fun to do some of those stories.
yeah.
All right, so that's where we're going to end today. If you guys enjoyed this, leave more comments. We'll maybe do a comment show like every other month or whatever.
Yeah,
that should give us enough fun comments to drum up and talk to.
Yeah, with all the comments, like with the thousands of comments that we get over
Yeah.
the course of however long. Yeah, definitely.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it was a little off the norm.
Yeah.
This is us more goofing around.
Yeah, we figured you guys would like enjoy.
Yeah,
something
it
that's
seems to
a
be
little
going
off.
over well. Plus, this is a crappy month for news and things happening
Yeah.
and YouTube, and
Yeah.
we just said screw it. So we're
Good
just
thing
gonna
is Black Panther picks up steam in like 2 weeks.
Yes.
So I'm really excited about that.
So, all right, guys, don't forget to follow him at Comics Explained.
Yeah.
Follow me at Comicstorian. Both of us are on Twitter, exact same stuff, YouTube channels like usual. You can also find this podcast on iTunes and SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm.
The Rob and Benny Experiment or RnBe, either one of those should pull up the tag for it.
Yep.
And thank you so much. I guess we'll see you next time right here. We don't even need a B-roll. Half of this episode was B-roll.
Yeah, it's just B-roll. The whole thing's B-roll. Just one giant B-roll episode.